Well, 안녕하세요, 여러분. GM Traders. おはようございます. Hope you're well. So we start this analysis by marking off the buy side and the sell side liquidity of the previous week. Yeah, and it has been a chilled week. Yeah, I may as well say that I am not sick anymore. God came through and I am healed. So looking at the charts, well, we're starting off rather bullish. Even if I continue, today is looking to be a slow day because bank holiday. Yeah, Euro experiencing some bank holiday. Yeah, all in all, the week the day started by pushing bullish. Looking at the daily, we are taking out the buy side liquidity of the previous day, and we are not looking in any way stopping. We're just pushing and pushing. Yeah. Over the 4 hour. Looking over the 4 hour candle, we are seeing price broke the supply on today's Asian session, and we are seeing that the control was established from this supply. We can see that the control was established, though I'm not really keen on looking on that or using that as a confluence to look for a buy setup in this area over here. From this we're saying okay, which one or two enter the flip, but for me I'm not really looking at that. Price pushing bullish, and on the 4 hour I was talking about yesterday on the weekly outlook, I'm willing to look for buys with break of these on, and as expected that is what the price is doing. And yeah, so a direct control from this supply will definitely give me a good confluence for me to enter for buys come 30 minutes. Looking at the 1 hour, we are targeting the supply over this area over there, and at the moment is 9:11. Well, that's good. At the 1 hour, we don't have any threat control. There was one created on the Asian session. As you can see, it has been taken. Price is pushing up. We're also seeing this fair value gap. It was created during the Asian session. Price did not close it. Still valid, making it a major fair value gap. Looking over the 30 minutes, you're seeing that the coincidence of the fair value gap being shown on the chart there. Yeah, it is wild, man. Price is just pushing the upside. Yeah. So here we may, on the 30 minutes now, let's look at the 1 hour first. For the 1 hour, I'll be willing to buy when the price breaks this one and target that, or we break this one, come point like that, continue the price pushing up. But at the moment, what I'm looking at is the price coming into this fair value gap and grabbing some of that liquidity as we continue to the push to the upside. Over to the 30 minutes. The 30 minutes also, I'm willing to look for the same thing, though the break of this supply will be very good for me to continue the push to the upside. Also, the same thing as for the 1 hour, looking for this price coming back here to grab some of that liquidity, continue pushing to the upside. Looking at the 15 minutes, finally breaking this supply that has been holding price below, and yeah, that is very good, and it is showing us the price is pricing itself to continue pushing higher. Yes, so in the next 1 minute we'll have the formation of this supply, this demand I mean, and this very it will hold dear, but let's just wait for the close of that candle in the less than 30 minutes. Over the 5 minutes, we're seeing this price doing a lot of things over here. Price is really moving very as such. A manner that is not really making sense, since you see we first made a demand zone, did not hold since the price broke it, and then we made a supply, did not hold, price broke it to the upside. Now we are now making a demand which we don't know whether it's going to hold the price or not. So like push this into 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's what's up, man. And we are seeing that let me first adjust the supply, the supply, the buy sell liquidity of the Asian session. So we are seeing on the 5 minutes what was happening is that price on this momentum pushing to the upside, and okay, we turn it, and yeah, pushing to the upside. So from this area over here, we're going to determine whether we're going to either take a buy or a sell. But before I continue, this has not yet been formed. I just have to wait for the 15-minute candle to close first. So looking at this particular point here, what are we seeing? Seeing that, just a moment. What we are seeing is that price is having some sort of liquidity grab at this particular point. So what am I willing to do, or what am I willing to wait for? For me to take a buy, I love to wait for the break of this point, this supply and this supply. Break of the supply and have a retest, a pullback, I mean, to test a zone over this particular point to continue to the push to the upside. Before even I continue, I would like to switch over to these charts over here, which will take a minute to load. Yeah, and charts have managed to load, and yeah, this is what we're having. So on the 5 minutes, you're seeing that we are trading above the New York high, the previous New York high that was on Friday, and there's that possibility of this price continue to push to the upside. Though we are getting a lot of clutter at this particular point. On the 15 minutes, you're seeing that the has not been formed. Also, you're seeing it is reacting off this fair value gap, this particular point, at that particular point, and yeah. Out of 30 minutes, let's look at the 30 minutes. What's happening in 30 minutes? 30 minutes, it is well, it is pushing well, but we need a lot of confirmation for us to take the buys, since if we go with the top of the fair value gap over here, we are seeing that we may have a rejection at that particular point, since it's less than 10 pips. Yeah. Okay, over to our 5 minutes chart over this particular area. We are seeing a 3 control has been established from this OB over here, and price is well doing its thing. Just need to be patient with it. Also today, be wary because of the news. I'll be willing to take the textbook. No, it will not make sense. The textbook sell of taking out the Asian buy sell liquidity does not make any sense. Why? Because we are having this fair value gap of the 30 minutes over this particular point. Also, what else? 1 hour. We are having this supply of this particular. Yeah, it does make sense, but we need a little bit of a pullback into this particular area. Yeah, but I'll be wary if price makes a pullback to this area. It may come taking out this supply and using them as a test to continue pushing to the upside, but we have to wait. We're seeing the price is well, if we sell from this particular point, it won't make any sense, so we need at least this. We need these supplies to be taken out and then push to the downside. But today there is that clut in the market, so be wary, a little bit wary. And also to remember, today there is no volume in the markets because of this news. So that's all that I'm going to leave you with you today. So trade your strategy, don't trade anybody's strategy. Trade your own strategy, and yeah, be careful because of the choppiness in the market due to the banks being closed. Thank you all, and peace out.